Do you see how it's just sitting on the top of the water?
Okay.
Flour, water, and yeast. That's all you used.
Okay, yes, right.
Now you scoop this out. This is a very old way of making the torta della Befana. Try to be easy with that now. Get your bowl right over there.
Yeah.
And get that. Isn't that perfect?
Oh, beautiful.
So get that all in. Actually, a little trick would be you could just put a little bit of olive oil on your spoon.
Yeah.
So once you have that out, then you can just discard that water. So that was just sitting in warm water. So
just get this.
Let me put this.
Here, I put this.
This kitchen is so large. There's everything in here.
Listen, hey.
Okay, now we can add the other things that go with this. This cake is really the thing that they serve for the Feast of Epiphany.
Which is the 6th of January.
Right,
Feast of the Three Kings as well as La Befana.
Right, La Befana. And actually Befana, you know that name Befana comes from Epiphany?
Right.
I can't tell you anything. You know everything.
Folktales.
All right. Okay. There are 2 eggs.
Right.
Then, did you get the sugar?
Yes, everything is out that you told me.
Here.
Okay.
Put that in. Mix that up a little bit.
All right.
And then we want to add. We're doing this on mano, you know.
Oh.
Okay. So
my Irish side got that fork out again.
We've got a stick of butter. So we put in about a half a cup of sugar, stick of butter.
All right.
Okay, that went in. We had 2 eggs. And then we want, a little bit of flour now. You want probably about 5 3/4 cups of flour, depending on what the weather is that day and how you're feeling. Get that in there, Tommy. Okay. I'm going to add that gradually for you. Oh, it's so nice not to have my hands in dough for a change. And you're doing it. Okay, so
you see my artwork after this one.
Here's a little salt. I want to put about, a teaspoon or so of salt in there. And then what I really like with this is some lemon peel. And you've got that already.
Yes,
you did everything right.
Hey.
Okay, that goes
Am I a friend or am I a friend?
You are a friend. That's been soaking, right?
Yes. Yes, in brandy, a little brandy.
And then you've got raisins, about a cup of raisins. Okay, I think that's ready for you to take out. So, here. Let me clean off your hands. I'll take over now.
Okay, can I lick my fingers?
Okay, now take...
No, don't lose any of that dough.
See how nice and soft that dough is?
Beautiful.
Why don't you take that bowl of orange peel, drain it, save the brandy, because we're going to put that in later on. I'm going to do a little egg wash on top, and I can put a little bit of brandy with it. So that wasn't even 4 1/2 cups of flour. I think we've got just about enough. That looks good.
And the raisins, you want me to drain those? Drain
the raisins. Now I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put this right onto the board. This is what I love about your kitchen. Everything is just so organized. Okay, now, ideally what you want to do here is let this dough rise just plain.
Okay.
Without putting all these ingredients in there. Because we've got...
it needs to be a little softer?
Well, we have to let this rise twice, actually.
Okay.
But
I get you.
You and I are going to put these ingredients in now because we've got so much work to do. So you want to spread the dough out a little bit.
And these I should pat dry.
Kind of rough. And then orange peel. See, this is a very classic.
Beautiful.
Classic.
Beautiful.
Torta della Befana.
Raisins?
Get the raisins in.
Okay.
And then we're going to want, some nuts. So we'll put some almonds in that.
Oh, doesn't that look beautiful?
And then all you want to do, fold that dough up. Now remember, this you're doing after you've let plain dough rise for...
Now do you punch that down after you let it rise the first time?
Yes, and then you add all these ingredients. See how moist this is? So now we have to add more flour.
Okay.
Here. Okay, I'm going to let you play with that for a few minutes. And then what you want is to put this into a large enough baking dish. I mean like a 10-inch, maybe 3 inches deep, 10 inches wide. But the fun part comes when you have this all ready to go on the second rise and you've let all these ingredients in, you put in some kind of a bean.
No, for what?
Well, see, this is what goes with the story of the torta della Befana. The bean goes inserted into the dough. Then, on the Feast of the Epiphany, whoever gets the slice with the bean is fortunato. You know, that's the person who can be king or queen for the day.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
And they're going to be the one, they're going to be the person.
No, we never did that when I was a kid, and I know why, because they were afraid I'd get the bean.
Okay, so now that's looking good. Now, while you're doing that, I'll get the bowl, get it into a nice ball, and then put that bean in somewhere.
Oh,
I won't.
Don't look. Okay, that's right. Yep. Okay. You can look. Yep, you can look now.
Now, here's a bowl that I think will work just really well for this. See, this is a deep bowl. You can do it in a deep cake pan, a Bundt type cake pan, a angel food cake pan. So I'm going to give that just a nice greasing of olive oil.
This looks so beautiful, Marianne.
Doesn't it look nice?
Look at that.
Okay, so that goes in.
Now, should I swirl it around or just?
No, you
okay,
can leave it like that.
Okay,
just
wonderful.
like that.
Ta-da!